Out here working on this wrecked Tahoe I just bought, and the frame's not actually bent, but the mounting points for the bumper are, as well as the mounting points for the core support. Those can be bent back. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it looks like. They're pretty thin. Heat them up, bend them back in place, and it'll be good to go. So as you can tell, this core support took the majority of the grunt. Just to recap, I bought this wrecked Tahoe for 400 bucks. Yesterday I spent the time removing the core support, the fender, the hood. He's got another Silverado down there. He's gonna let me pull parts off of to put this together. Picked up some mirrors from the junkyard. Has a couple bent brackets for like the bumper, but the actual frame itself isn't bent, so that's good. I just went ahead and threw a battery in it. I'm gonna see if it has any powered accessories. The column is peeled because they lost the keys, but I'm going to try to bypass the security and see what I can't get done here. That's what I'm talking about with this ignition being all busted. So let's see if it's got power. I think I can just flip this. Yep. Yeah, it cranks. How many miles has it got on it? Change engine oil. Oh, actually it has 208,980 miles. So a little bit more, but not too bad. Not throwing security, surprisingly, so I might just go ahead and try to fire it up. I'm sure it's going to throw security, but I'm going to go ahead and see if it'll start. Not throw security. Let me see here. So ignition. Yeah, through security. So we're going to go ahead and tune the security off of it. It did start up though. I tuned it and it fired right up, deleted the security, sitting here idling. Alternator doesn't have a good connection. Running smooth. There it is, charging now. Transmission works. Back out here working on this Tahoe. Here's where I'm at. Got the core support strapped in. Got the grill and headlights kind of on there. Still got to throw some more bolts in. This grill don't really fit that great, but anyway, just buttoning it up now. We're gonna stick the air box on, put the bolts that I took out of this fender back in it, put the hood on, air box, if I didn't say that already, mirrors, and then we're gonna fire it up, go throw some water in it, make sure the radiator's not busted, and try to drive it home. So we'll get a nicer fender and hood for it later. This hood's got to go on it here in a second. Anyway, I'll be back when I throw some more stuff at it. The Tahoe's all together, minus the bumper. It's running good. So got some water in it for now until I get some antifreeze in it. Still got some other things to button up, but the everything's working. I got to put the new ignition in and stuff when I get home. Run the wiring for the mirrors, do some other little stuff, but it's running. I'm gonna try to drive it home. It's not too hot. It's charging. So, 1/8 of a tank. We'll see if we make it. But stay tuned. Alright, getting ready to drive the Tahoe home here. Kind of wheel it now. And taking the back way. We're gonna see how it does. So I got my fiance following me. So let's get this thing on the road. See how it does on the actual pavement. Something squeaking. Couple vibrations, could be the tires. I don't know what kind of shape these tires are in. They look really old. It's actually pretty smooth though. Minus the tire feel. I'm rolling. Get up speed here. So speed limit's 55. We're doing 55 right now. It's rolling nice. I don't have a horn. The new core support from the parts truck, the little horns were rusted out, so I'm gonna have to get some new ones or wire up something different, maybe a train horn or something, I don't know. We'll see. It's rolling though. It's not pulling down the road. My hand's off. It's pulling straight. It's running really good. Suspension don't really feel that boaty. It feels pretty solid. I'm sure it probably does need shocks, but they don't feel completely bad. It doesn't feel like anything was bent from the accident other than the core support and the cosmetic stuff. Temperature's good, volts are good, oil pressure's great. Well guys, the Tahoe made it home. Temperature stayed good, it didn't overheat her at all. Transmission shifted smooth. It did really well. So now I think all that's left to do is start, button up the little things and checking it over, getting it good to go, make sure it's roadworthy, get all the paperwork done on it, and I think we'll be in business with this thing. So anyhow, that's going to be all for the video on this until I start doing some other little improvements. But I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Quick little rebuild, drive home. So I think it's a good unit. So really happy with it for the price I got it for, and got big plans for it upcoming, so I can take the load off my square body here. It needs some work. It's got some issues right now, so once I get the Tahoe up on the road, I can kind of take the truck down and do what I need to do to it and get it going good. So anyway, stick around and you'll probably see us on the channel quite a bit more.